Sectos for being first and last in chat. Still getting ready.
At Target.
Alright, let's get this started. And boom, there I am. And of course, for those who do not know me, my name is Sita from the block. And today is the last day of streaming because the Magic Kingdom is calling. And I need to go and say what's up to my good friend, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy. But I'm here tonight. I am going to be watching some videos like I usually do, and then we're going to be playing probably the last night on stream, the Disney Dreamlight game. And if you're watching the VOD, thank you so much. I can see that everyone is watching it. Or if you're on YouTube, I finally figured it out. I knew something was wrong with me, so it did not work. But here I am. And if you're watching it, cool, hi. Thank you for the views. Come through when it's live. It's a lot better. So thank you so much, Psychos, for being first and last in chat. So, because you are first in chat, you do get a shout out at Psychos. There you are. And also, Psychos, if you're still here, hey buddy, how you doing? Thank you so much. I'm so glad you come through every time. I love that you are part of this growing community with me, Ali, Monks, Ray, and Kinko. And I am so excited to see you this coming October at TwitchCon. Just like it says right over here, right over there. I forgot which side it was, right over there. I'll be at San Diego TwitchCon in October. So it's gonna be lots and lots of fun. Thank you so much, my friend. And if you're just wondering what was that about, whoever gets first in chat does get a specialized shout out, plus a regular shout out. And now that I have last in chat, that's a real battle to see who is going to be last in chat. Psychos is holding it strong. He is going to be last in chat, maybe for this time too. But without further ado, let's watch some YouTube videos. I'm gonna start off with some Disneyland stuff as always, and then we're gonna go from there. I don't know, well, just like always, it's gonna take an hour or 45 minutes. And where is that? Oh wait, I muted this, I forgot. Oops. I don't know how to unmute it from here. Alright. I'm gonna break the magic like I do with Disneyland. Alright, there it goes.
1901. But Walt Disney...
Oh wait, start over.
Walter Elias Disney, the person, was born on December 5th, 1901. But Walt Disney, the personality, was born on October 27th, 1954, with the premiere of the television show, Disneyland.
Oh, I love those.
To this theme park, Walt and his brother Roy entered an agreement with the television network ABC. ABC agreed to help finance the park on the condition that Walt would create an anthology series for the channel. This turned out to be a lucrative deal for both parties. On top of the funding, Walt had a platform to promote the park.
Those things are so cool to look at.
Showcase some of Disney's old animations and films, as well as present new content. The key element that would elevate this anthology series was Walt himself, who would host the program. While he had performed on screen in specials and events before, this would be his first consistent role as a television personality, and the immediate power of his charm cannot be overstated. The Walt Disney character was warm, funny, and all around calming. It was the mentor-like figure that Walt had always wanted to be for his animators. He had become Uncle Walt. But Uncle Walt could project more than just tranquility. The personality could also exude excitement. Excitement for Disneyland's future, and the future in general. Through his television show and his park, Walt was positioning himself as a futurist, arguably the most prominent and influential of his time.
Okay.
There's a product where the past becomes today, where forgotten memories come back to stay, a place where nothing ever goes quite as planned.
Tomorrowland, my favorite place.
Then we suggest Defunct Land. Defunctland, the show about the past of the future.
It's the 1950s, and the United States of America is making babies. Nothing gets a country collectively going in the bedroom quite like winning a war. Soldiers returned from World War II ready to put some figurative buns in the oven, and to remind their wives to put some actual buns in the oven.
Oh wow,
Millions
that
of
was
women had entered
sexist.
the workforce to assist in World War II. But as men returned home from the conflict, they expected women to return home and stay there. The long-accepted idea that a woman's place was in the home was an admittedly tough sell after that woman had spent the past 3 years building P-51 Mustangs, but it wasn't impossible. Along with the baby boom, there was a housing boom in the US, as families moved from the city to newly built suburbs. This helped bring back the idea of the homemaker, which was reinforced by an entire genre of media.
She met Chad at the university in a math course. She got the better grades. Now he's an engineer and she's a housewife.
Faster manufacturing practices, new materials for goods, and a thriving economy meant new products were being pushed on Americans like never before, and companies from General Electric to Monsanto were showing the public their ideas for the modern home. This abundant optimism was helped by the fact that the US was one of the only global powers not rebuilding after the war. Rather, the country was more equipped than ever to succeed. With a reinforced social structure, a booming economy, a new standing as the premier global superpower, and about 10 years before its massive social unrest would need to be addressed, the sky was the limit for the United States of America. But even that wasn't enough, because many people had their targets set on the stars.
Alright. Also, I'm eating dinner, so
On March 22,
pardon me.
1952, the weekly magazine Collier's published the first in a series of articles titled Man Will Conquer Space Soon. It was one of the first prominent and extensive speculations on the real-world possibility of space travel. It also positioned the prospect of sending humanity to space as a destiny of sorts. Space was not just another frontier to conquer, but it was, as the magazine put it, the last frontier. This sense of optimism and purpose was supplemented by prominent scientists, all of which came together to formulate a rough plan for space travel using their expertise and the available knowledge. At the forefront of this team was rocket scientist and ex-Nazi Wernher von Braun. Von Braun had joined the Nazi
Ex-Nazi?
Party and assisted in the war effort, designing the V-2 rocket, a missile that would kill nearly 10,000 soldiers and civilians. Worse, the rockets were built through forced labor from concentration camp prisoners, and more prisoners would die building von Braun's rocket than the rocket would actually kill.
Damn.
Von Braun knew and witnessed this horror, but being powerless to stop it, continued his work. Von Braun claimed afterwards that he was apolitical, and he simply wanted to continue his passion, a boldly apathetic response to the question, why were you a Nazi? Von Braun asserted that his biggest dream had always been to send humans to space, not to design weapons. In 1944, after getting properly drunk at a party, he mentioned this dream, along with the fact that he believed Germany would lose the war. The Nazi Party did not appreciate the sentiment, and after hearing of the remarks, von Braun was arrested and held for 2 weeks. Hitler himself had to reinstate von Braun to his position, but von Braun now knew that he had to escape, which apparently had not yet occurred to him. Still, he waited until May 2, 1945, the day after Hitler was killed. Von Braun and a few members of his staff were able to surrender to Americans, and within months, von Braun was working for the U.S. Army under the program Operation Paperclip, designed to recruit German scientists to the U.S. and away from the Soviet Union. His relocation was eventually revealed to the public, and he became a prominent and predictably controversial figure throughout the late 40s and early 50s. However, the ideas presented in Collier's would become so popular that many Americans' introduction to von Braun was through these visions of space travel, many never learning that he was a Nazi, others not.
Okay.
However, there were still some that took issue.
Once the rockets are up, who cares where they come down? That's not my department, says Werner von Braun.
Von Braun's V-2 rocket would be the basis for the proposed spaceflight, and one of the team's main conclusions was that if humanity was to go to space, it would be on a rocket. Collier's article series transformed the way Americans thought about space travel. A trip to the moon went from fantasy to a real-world possibility in just a few short years. Walt Disney was among the convinced, and he had not just an opportunity to promote von Braun's vision, but a need. Walt's anthology Disneyland show would be split into 4 categories to reflect his park: Fantasyland, Adventureland, Frontierland, and Tomorrowland. Each week, Disney would present a program from one of these areas. The Frontierland shows would feature old Disney films such as So Dear to My Heart, and new content such as the enormously popular Davy Crockett series starring Fess Parker. The Adventureland shows would feature Walt's true-life adventure nature documentaries, and Fantasyland would of course showcase some of his classic animations. However, Walt had little to nothing to present on the show's Tomorrowland programs. In fact, the first 19 Disneyland shows would be presented from everywhere but Tomorrowland. Walt assigned his friend and animator Ward Kimball, one of his only close collaborators that was not wrapped up in the building of Disneyland Park, to direct one of the Tomorrowland programs. It was decided that the show would be on space travel, and Kimball reached out to Von Braun, asking him if he would be willing to present some of the information he published in the Collier's articles on the Disneyland show. Recognizing the power of the platform, Von Braun agreed, bringing his colleagues and their collective knowledge onto the program. The first Disneyland Tomorrowland episode, titled Man in Space and directed by Kimball, would premiere on ABC on March 9th, 1955.
In our modern world, everywhere we look,
I wonder if this is on
we see
Disney
the
Plus.
influence science has upon our daily lives. Discoveries that were miracles a few short years ago are accepted as commonplace today.
The special stood as an antithesis of sorts to the space sci-fi genre common in theaters at the time. These alien invasion films were campy and dystopian, while the Von Braun Disney view of space travel was researched and optimistic. More than anything, the Man in Space Disneyland special captured the values and aesthetic that Walt wanted for Disneyland Park's Tomorrowland area. However, by the time the special premiered, Walt had realized that Disneyland's Tomorrowland would not live up to his dreams. With Mickey Mouse Park, a potential spaceship attraction was thrown around, but no dedicated future area was included. In the original 1953 Disneyland pitch less than a year later, an area dedicated to science and the promise of tomorrow was added. Named the World of Tomorrow, this land would invite the forward-thinking industries of the mid-1950s to an exposition space that resembled the popular World's Fairs of the day, specifically the 1933 Century of Progress Fair in Chicago
I wish they
and
would
the
still do World's
1939
Fair.
Golden Gate International Exhibition in San Francisco, both of which Walt had visited. Guests would enter the World of Tomorrow via a moving sidewalk.
Yeah, they don't do
Inside
that
the area was to be a
anymore.
mechanical brain, a diving bell, a suspended monorail, submarines, a flying saucer, a children's car ride, and a voice-controlled House of the Future. There was also plans for a futuristic restaurant in which, quote, conveyor belts will carry your food through the electronic cooking device of tomorrow, where you will see it cooked instantly to your liking. The area's signature attraction was to be a rocket spaceship to the moon, which would simulate scientifically accurate space travel. The proposal lauded the land's authenticity
that would
and
be
values.
cool.
As Disneyland would evolve, so would the World of Tomorrow, eventually being renamed Tomorrowland by 1954. However, as with the Tomorrowland segments of the Disneyland TV show, the Tomorrowland section of Disneyland Park would be the lowest priority-wise. This wasn't necessarily from lack of interest, and there was no concrete answer as to why Tomorrowland was an afterthought. Most likely, it is due to the fact that the land was the one with the least amount of iterations. While Main Street and Frontierland had been planned since the initial Mickey Mouse Park concept, Tomorrowland was new to the fold, and while the other lands added in
That's-
Herb Ryman's 1953
it's
layout,
crazy how it
such as
looks like
Lilliputian
that
Land
now
and
and
Recreation Land would
now
be
how it
scrapped,
looks like
Tomorrowland remained, and it remained
a recreation park.
We're in their corner.
They had a
you know,
recreation
because their
park?
local agent is a small business owner too.
Hey, this.
What have we here?
I've never been to it, but I heard it's pretty cool.
Halloween time is back in Disneyland and Disney California Adventure Parks.
I will see that. Can't
Practically
wait.
everything was cut from the 1953 proposal, including the suspended monorail, the submarine, the House of the Future, and the moving sidewalk.
I feel
All
like
the
they
team
have
was
the
sure of
submarine,
was the
though.
rocket simulator and the children's car ride. Walt's team knew there was also to be exhibition halls for companies to showcase
Are
their
we looking
products,
for again?
but even this simple idea had not progressed. Disneyland had begun construction on June
Right,
20th,
he did look like
1954,
Tony
and
Stark.
Walt wanted the park open less than a year later, on Sunday, July 17th, 1955. This goal was ambitious, verging on impossible, and during the first months of construction, as the park ran over budget and construction was slower than expected, it became clear that if the park was going to open in July, something would have to give. And first on the chopping block would of course be Tomorrowland. C.V. Wood, Disneyland's general
Alright.
manager, begged Walt to not open Tomorrowland with the rest of the park, and instead focus on the other areas. Walt reluctantly agreed to this in September of 1954, choosing to delay Tomorrowland's opening to 1956, although some development continued on the two planned attractions. The plan was to wall off the land, with signs informing the park's 1955 guests of the land's debut the following year. This was the case for September, October, November, and December of 1954. However, as Walt presented his ABC show each week, with the promise of Tomorrowland in each intro, his anxiety over the decision to delay the area grew, and in January, he instructed his team to prepare Tomorrowland to open with the rest of the park.
Really?
Of course, this meant the land, which was the least developed at the start of construction, had lost a precious 4 months of a 12-month build, time that could have been spent fleshing out the area and constructing attractions, or at the very least searching for sponsors for the World's Fair-type pavilions. Nonetheless, the construction crew got back to work on the area, and Walt's design firm, Wed Enterprises, went back to the drawing board. The new plan was to construct two large exhibition halls to take up the majority of the land
famous
space.
now, but
what
I
would
don't
go
know, that
inside
seemed
of
like a
these,
very
no
tricky
one knew,
move.
but at the very least the structures would be under development. A young designer, Bob Gurr, was put in charge of the car ride, to be named Autopia. Autopia would showcase the future of highway transportation. Von Braun and his team, while developing more specials for the Disneyland show with Kimball, assisted in the design of the rocket simulator, to be named Rocket to the Moon. Wood rushed to find sponsors for the Tomorrowland exhibit space, and given that the park was less than 6 months from opening, he was taking whoever he could get. Luckily, Tomorrowland sold itself. As proved by the 1933 Century of Progress Fair and the fairs that followed, almost any company from any industry was eager to brand themselves as a product of the future, especially in the 1950s, with every new product, material, and company wanting the American public to envision them alongside the modern home. Despite the short amount of time to do so, Wood was able to secure a significant amount of sponsorships from such forward-thinking brands as Richfield Oil, Monsanto Chemical Company, and the National Lead Company, which owned Dutch Boy Paints. The lead paint of the future. Rocket to the Moon was to be sponsored by Trans World Airlines, and outside of the attraction would stand the Moonliner, a 76-foot tall model of a rocket, taller than the park's castle, designed by Disney artist John Hench and Von Braun.
Taller than the
Wed was
castle,
also working
really?
on 2 additional attractions. The first was a 360-degree film to be sponsored by General Motors named A Tour of the West, to be housed inside of a unique theater named Circarama, with General Motors products on a showroom floor. The technology for the film was in development by none other than Ub Iwerks, Disney's longtime partner who had left the studio in 1930 only to return.
The creator of Mickey.
The other Tomorrowland attraction in development was named Space Station X-1, which featured detailed models giving a panoramic view of Earth from space. The space station used was similar to the one that was designed by Von Braun. Richfield Oil, who was sponsoring Autopia, would also sponsor a short film and diorama titled The World Beneath Us, which would give a history of the world and the origins of oil, hosted by a character named Mr. Professor. The Monsanto Company would host a walkthrough exhibit called the Hall of Chemistry. Kaiser Aluminum would host the exhibit, the Kaiser Aluminum Hall of Fame. On top of this, Wood promised the company that Kaiser's aluminum would not just be in their Tomorrowland exhibit, it would be used in building materials throughout the park. The diversified use of aluminum was expanding throughout the 1950s, and there seemed to be no limit to this magic metal. Of course, there was one, the sun, but it was not until aluminum was added to the Moonliner rocket ship, the Autopia cars, the castle, and much more that the crew realized that aluminum expands in the heat and contracts when cooled. This meant regular maintenance on Autopia and loud groaning noises from the Moonliner as it expanded and contracted throughout the day. The entire land was rooted in modernism, although there were some early elements of what would soon be the popular space age.
Isn't it like Mortimer or something?
Which featured large curves and paper white exteriors. The land's lead designer, Italian director Gabe Scognamillo, worked with his team to fill the empty land. Tomorrowland was supposed to reflect the future in the year 1986, chosen because this was the next time Halley's Comet was to pass Earth. Additional touches to the land included bright-colored pillars as well as a state flag display known as the Court of Honor. At the entrance to the land would be the Timex-sponsored Clock of the World, which told the time of anywhere on the planet. It was no world's largest thermometer, but it would do. 2 refreshment bars were added to the land, the Space Bar, which served in a unique automat counter-service hybrid, and the Yacht Club, named for its proximity to the Tomorrowland Lagoon, on which guests could captain small boats, which showcased new fiberglass technology. It was a rush job, and Walt was disappointed with the lack of speculative future in the exhibits and attractions.
Because he
with
just
only
did
a few
it!
weeks before the park's July 17th opening, this was the least of his concerns. Even with the less than ideal exhibits, Tomorrowland was not nearly ready. It appeared that the area's signature attraction, Rocket to the Moon, the one with the tallest icon in the park luring guests towards it, would not be ready in time for opening day. Despite multiple sponsors, the exhibit spaces were far from full, and it was still uncertain if the refreshments bars would be completed. Walt's main concern was the exhibit spaces, which were visibly, and embarrassingly, empty, especially the one to the south. In a desperate attempt to fill the room, Walt asked his team to set up props from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, the popular live-action film that Disney had released the previous year. Unfortunately, many of the props were destroyed or had degraded, so new ones would have to be built, meaning that not even this quick fix would be ready on opening day. Given the
Okay.
circumstances, it was inevitable that Tomorrowland would not be complete, but it now seemed that it would be a miracle if it was open at all. In the final days before the opening press event, crews worked through the night to ready the park.
Oh, I
and
can't
the
wait to
team
go to
was able
Autotopia.
complete
It's
enough
such
of
a
the land to open
stupid
it to
ride,
guests. Despite
but I
many of the
fucking love
Tomorrowland
it.
attractions and exhibits being roped off on the morning
Also,
of July
I like
17th,
the little
Walt
train
planned to give his park
that
guests
goes
and his
around the
television
park.
audience, at the very least, a glimpse of Tomorrowland.
Can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, hello. Well, how do you do, Professor Haber? Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to present to you a gentleman of considerable renown. This is Dr. Heinz Haber, and I'm sure you will remember him from Walt Disney's Tomorrowland. Go ahead, Doctor. Please tell us about it.
Bob, I must just explain to these kids that I have here an atom of uranium.
I see.
But of course, it's only a loaded mousetrap.
It is.
Your suspicions are correct. That man was also a Nazi.
I was thinking that. I'm like, I wonder if he's a Nazi.
A few words of dedication. A vista into a world of wondrous ideas, signifying man's achievements. I thought I got a signal.
Opening day Disneyland was a disaster, but everyone knows that. What's important is not what went wrong, rather what went right. What was actually open in Tomorrowland on July 17, 1955. As guests entered the land, they would be immediately greeted by the Clock of the World and the two main exhibit spaces. The left, or north exhibit space, was the most complete. This building held Circarama and the Tour of the West film, which some reports claim was not playing until the following day. The north exhibit space also contains Space Station X-1 and Richfield Oil's The World Beneath Us. The exhibit space to the right, or south, only held the Kaiser Aluminum Hall of Fame and the Monsanto Hall of Chemistry. The 20,000 Leagues exhibit was still under construction, as was the back of the exhibit space, which would soon be filled by more temporary sponsors. As guests continued into the land, they would pass the Court of Honor, with 48 state flags arranged in a star, with the American flag raised above all. At the back of Tomorrowland, guests could view the Moonliner ship and see the exterior for the Rocket to the Moon attraction, which was not yet completed. To the left of Rocket to the Moon was the Space Bar, which was serving on opening day. To the left of the Space Bar was Autopia, which would be operating for the press and guests. Next to Autopia was the Tomorrowland boats, which some reports claim were not functional despite a segment of the opening special being filmed in front of the lagoon. The adjacent yacht club was not finished in time for opening.
So the boats
Roaming
turned
Tomorrowland
into
was
the
Tomorrowland
submarine.
Spaceman, dressed in tubes and sporting a fishbowl helmet. There would be many iterations of the Spaceman throughout the years, and he would most often roam the land talking to children, sometimes selling balloons. He would soon be joined by the Tomorrowland Space Girl, and the two would roam the land as the Tomorrowland Space Couple. And that was opening day Tomorrowland. It was not a lot. but it was
Tomorrow
certainly better than
Spaceland
nothing.
Couple?
With the opening day event out of the way and a steady stream of revenue from day guests coming in, Walt and his team went to work finishing the partially built Tomorrowland attractions and planning additional ones. Rocket to the Moon would be finished within the week, opening on July 22nd.
Oh,
the
a week,
20,000
really?
Leagues exhibit would be completed 2 weeks later, opening on August 3rd. In September, the Art Corner, a small gift shop in a temporary location near Main Street, moved into the North exhibit in Tomorrowland, further reducing the amount of empty space. This store was themed to the streets of Paris and would sometimes show up on maps as such. Jack Olson, a Disney artist who worked on studio merchandising, made the brilliant decision to sell Disney animation cells in Art Corner, rather than just throwing them away. This turned Art Corner into a popular shopping destination.
And people do buy
despite
that.
having absolutely nothing to do with Tomorrowland or the future. In the middle of the land, a circular stage named Flight Circle was placed, for Wenmac and later Cox Manufacturing model planes, cars, and even boats to be showcased. When Flight Circle was added, a makeshift store named Hobbyland opened next to it, where models could be purchased. Around this time, the Tomorrowland boats, which had been a nightmare for maintenance, were updated and renamed to the Phantom boats, although the fix, which included covering the boat's engines to reduce smoke, unsurprisingly would not reduce maintenance issues. In January of 1956, the boats would be docked, seemingly for good, but after failing to come up with any alternatives, the boats were up and running again by the summer of 1956, just to close for a final time in the fall, again
I wonder
because
if the
of
boats would be
maintenance issues.
fun.
Tomorrowland continued to be updated in Disneyland's second year. Additions included the American Dairy Association's Dairy Bar, located in the South Exhibition space and
dairy
contained in
bar?
a structure resembling a barn. Guests could view exhibits of the future of dairy farming, as well as drink cool, refreshing glasses of milk that go down smooth on a warm California day. Also in the South Exhibition space would be the Crane Company Bathroom of Tomorrow, the ribbon cutting of
Bathroom
which
of
featured
Tomorrow?
Walt and executives from the Crane
Fuck
Plumbing
yeah,
Company
I would
turning
go to
large
that.
water valves. The exhibit was actually one of the more futuristic offerings in the land, considering that it speculated the future of bathrooms, although it was merely a display and no functional toilets were available, which had to have confused a few guests navigating the park using the guide map. In March of 1956, the National Lead Company's exhibit would finally be installed, named Our Future in Colors, where guests could view and try different paint combinations. The two biggest Tomorrowland attraction debuts of 1956
Hey Knock, welcome
were
to
the
the stream.
Astrojets
I'm glad
and
you're
the
here.
Skyride. The Astrojets was a spinning rocket ride that took the place of the Court of Honor flag,
Daddy, chill.
which would be
I am
relocated into the Avenue
chilling.
of Flags at the entrance to the land. The Astrojets would open in March of 1956.
They're still
The Skyway
around.
was a gondola lift that would transport guests between Tomorrowland and
Aw,
Fantasyland.
they should
The
bring
Skyway
back
would
the
open in June of
gondolas.
1956. Both of these attractions added to the kinetic energy of the land, but Tomorrowland still lacked the futurism that Walt had envisioned and that he was presenting on the Disneyland show.
It's been pretty
His frustration
good.
would lead him to nickname the area Todayland.
Watching
Other times,
Disney
Yesterday
stuff
Land.
because I'm going to
He was determined
Disneyland.
to fix this. In 1957, the Yacht Club was moved
How
and
was your
renamed
day?
to the Yacht Bar in preparation for a new train attraction named the Viewliner Train of Tomorrow. The unique train, designed by Gurr, would circle around the Tomorrowland Lagoon with a station in both Tomorrowland and Fantasyland. The Viewliner, combined with the Disneyland Railroad, Frontierland's Mine Train through Nature's Wonderland, and Fantasyland's Casey Jr. Circus Train, brought the park's total amount of trains up to 4, which thrilled Walt because he loved the number 4. The train would not fix Tomorrowland's futurism problem as much as the other 1957 edition, the Monsanto House of the Future.
At Target, low prices and great deals mean more.
Yeah, Twitch is gonna be fun. I wish you could come too. Like, if you're in the San Diego area, you could always come and hang out.
Oh, I like it. What a dream. Imagine how wonderful it would be to live in a house like this. Just imagine. I'd be getting dinner in this kitchen.
If you want more light, press a button. Any intensity of light through polarized plastic ceiling panels.
Plastic
would be
ceiling
wonderful.
panels?
Or maybe, someday.
The recent mass production and implementation of plastic, along with the nationwide housing boom, led Monsanto to envision a home made entirely of the material. They then presented the concept to Walt, hoping to
Plastic.
create a functional model of the home as Monsanto's second Tomorrowland attraction. Considering Walt had just approved of an exhibit that was literally people watching paint dry, it is no surprise that he jumped on the opportunity to bring a true speculative future attraction to Tomorrowland.
yeah.
The original plans for the world of
If you're
Tomorrow had mentioned
driving,
a home of the future.
drive
So
either the
Monsanto
day
exhibit was the
after
first step
or
in
the
bringing
day
Walt's true vision of
before
Tomorrowland
that
to fruition.
weekend.
The plastic house would
So
not just be
either
innovative in
on
its use
that
of materials,
Saturday
but it would also feature a
or that
unique
Monday,
layout and
because
speculative
I
home
drove
features.
back
The
Thanksgiving
attraction opened
weekend
on June 12th,
on that Sunday.
1957, situated near the entrance
It
of
should take me
Tomorrowland.
4
The
hours
attraction
to
would
drive
be a
to
massive
Vegas from where I
success,
live.
and it would
It
become
took
an
me
image of
8
futurism
hours.
throughout the late 50s and early 60s.
I hated it.
Still,
Or fly
Walt
in
had
if you
bigger
could fly
plans
in.
for Tomorrowland. He wanted to resurrect 2 additional concepts from the original World of Tomorrow pitch, the monorail and the submarine ride. And after a trip to Switzerland to shoot the film Third Man on the Mountain, Walt also wanted a bobsled attraction inside of a scale model of the Matterhorn, not dissimilar to the Rutschbahn, the historic coaster that Walt had viewed at Tivoli Gardens a few years prior. Throughout 1957 and 1958, plans were drawn for Disneyland's first major expansion with these 3 attractions in mind, all 3 of which would be located in between
hated it.
Tomorrowland and Fantasyland, with all 3 being designated as Tomorrowland attractions. In order to make room for the new rides, the Viewliner Train of Tomorrow closed in September of 1958. Also that September, the American Dairy Association closed their dairy bar exhibit, and other exhibits for the area were planned. Along with the 3 new major attractions, an entirely new land was proposed for Disneyland, to be located in the area between the South Exhibition Space and Rocket to the Moon. The new land, to be named Science Land, sometimes referred to as a new pavilion named Adventures in Science, was to include a time travel attraction where guests could view scenes of dinosaurs, a ride called Micro World where guests would be shrunk down and travel inside of a drop of water, and another space attraction, this one showcasing scenes of not just space travel, but space colonization. The new pavilion would not come to fruition, at least not in this form, but the Matterhorn, submarine voyage, and the monorail would. The $5 million expansion was announced in December of 1958,
$5 million?
and in just 6 months, all 3 attractions were operating, all opening on June 14th, 1959. These rides, the first to be given the coveted e-ticket designation in ticket books, would be hugely
E-ticket?
popular for Disneyland,
What do you mean?
and in an instant would transform Tomorrowland.
I
from
love
an
the
incomplete
submarine
land of
ride.
temporary exhibits into the most well-rounded and thrilling of all. Still, even with this monumental and hugely popular expansion, the exhibit space still troubled Walt. In December of 1959, the world beneath us closed. Soon after, Space Station X-1, which had been renamed to the Satellite View of America, closed as well. Both were replaced with a new exhibit to coincide with Art Corner named The Art of Animation, which would show displays from upcoming Disney animated films, which in a way was more about the future than Art
Thank you
Corner.
for the
Also in
alert.
1960, the Bathroom of Tomorrow and the Kaiser Aluminum Hall of Fame were closed and replaced by fun photo spots. To be clear, that was the name of the photo areas, not an endorsement. In 1961, the space once earmarked for Scienceland would become home to another new Tomorrowland ride, the Flying Saucers, referred to as the bumper cars of the future, another Bob Gurr contraption. The guest-controlled saucers gliding on top of air valves would be
I've heard of
problematic for maintenance,
this.
but would continue to entertain when not broken down. In 1962, Transworld Airlines dropped their sponsorship, and the Douglas Aircraft Company took over. The Moonliner was updated to reflect the change. In 1963, the Dutch Boy Color Gallery closed so that the Circorama Theater could be expanded. In 1964, the Astrojets were renamed to the Tomorrowland Jets, as American Airlines had recently started using the term Astrojets for some of their planes. In 1965, Monsanto would host a third attraction in the South Exhibit Space, a display named Fashion and Fabrics Throughout the Ages, that told the history of fashion and fabrics throughout the ages. The exhibit would only last a few months. It was around this time that Walt and the Disneyland team would first realize an issue with Tomorrowland that would eclipse concerns
Look at that
of
dude
temporary
smoking the
exhibit
cigar.
spaces and non-futuristic
Can't do that
attractions.
anymore.
The Tomorrowland problem, as it would later be named, was that any grounded vision of the future will eventually come. Ironically, the man that had inspired much of the land would be the same that would help render it obsolete. In 1957, the Soviet Union had launched the satellite Sputnik 1. The following year, the United States would establish NASA, and none other than ex-Nazi Werner von Braun would lead the US in the escalating space race. Now, in the late 60s, with manned spaceflight achieved and a moon landing imminent, even the most optimistic parts of Tomorrowland were becoming a reality. An overhaul was needed, and in 1966, Disney and his crew began drafting plans for a new Tomorrowland. While the Matterhorn, the monorail, and submarine voyage would remain unchanged, the rest of Tomorrowland would be walled off, with a model of the new ambitious plans placed outside the walls for guests to view. This meant that the Clock of the World, the Monsanto Hall of Chemistry, the Monsanto House of the Future, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea exhibit, the Flight Circle, Hobbyland, Art Corner, the Art of Animation exhibit, the Tomorrowland Jets, the Flying Saucers, Fashion and Fabric Throughout the Ages, Rocket to the Moon, the Yacht Bar, and the Space Bar were all closed for good for New Tomorrowland. Most were dismantled and removed, while a select few would be refurbished into new attractions. Tomorrowland 1955 was gone even quicker than it was constructed, but its impact on Walt and the public would live on. Tomorrowland 1955 would not make Walt into a futurist figure overnight. In fact, more was done to establish Walt's visions in the Disneyland Anthology series than the park. Throughout his career, Walt had traded in nostalgia. The future was a new creative space, but the principles of simplicity and optimism that made Walt's vision of the past digestible were the same that would make his vision of the future effective. Whether it was the lofty promise of space travel or the foreseeable future of the suburban home, the answer was the same. American ingenuity and industry would lead the way. And in a time of post-war prosperity for a large portion of the population, who could argue with that notion?
Okay.
Still, Tomorrowland 1955 was just the beginning of Walt's visions for the future. His biggest ideas, the ones that would label him a visionary, were still ahead. For in between Disneyland's opening and the original Tomorrowland's closure in 1966, Walt Disney had formulated grander ideas for tomorrow, and had taken them, not to Anaheim, but to New York City.
Okay. You're just gonna leave it like that? Alright. I can respect that. I wonder if I'm gonna get DMCA'd for this song. I usually do.
Thank you, Garco.
Gargle?
From the world of X.
I'm not really a good person.
God, this looks... Why you killed the duck, though?
Unforgettable.
Why?
5 stars. Wickedly wonderful.
Yeah, but I have
Pearl,
both.
only in theaters.
Oh, it's all good.
Knowing that a product that I'm going to be making
You're fine.
is going to be in the hands of someone that really needs it to improve the quality of their life, you have to get it right. And to me, that's meaningful innovation.
Okay, we'll just let the next video play.
In 1918, the world was at war, and the United States of America had recently joined the fight. Wanting to help, a courageous 15-year-old from Illinois lied about his age and was sent to Connecticut to train as a Red Cross ambulance driver. During training, he would run into another boy with the American Red Cross Ambulance Corps, who had coincidentally also forged his birth certificate to serve his country. The young men's brief time together would not gain
What war
significance
was
until
this?
long into their respective careers. The 15-year-old boy was named Raymond Kroc, and he would go on to build the nation's most successful fast food franchise.
No, she's
The boy
not.
he met was named Walter Elias Disney. This would be the first point of contact between
Walt
McDonald's
went to
and
the
Disney,
war?
but it
Okay.
certainly wouldn't be the last.
I feel that is fake. They did not meet back in the day. Hopefully.
After the war ended, Ray's entrepreneurial spirit helped him survive the Great Depression. He would work a number of odd
World War
jobs,
One.
including real estate agent, musical director, and paper cup salesman. Though he didn't stick with the Lily Tulip Cup Company for long, it seemed that the role of salesman suited him best. It was during his employment at Prince Castle as a multi-mixer salesman that two buyers in particular caught his attention. Richard and Maurice McDonald operated a small yet efficient fast food restaurant in San Bernardino, California in 1948. The small food joint, named McDonald's, was serving their
McDonald's?
hamburgers at almost half the cost of normal restaurants.
That
Pre-cooked,
was a big
wrapped,
cuck.
and kept warm under heat lamps, the food at McDonald's could be prepared and served in record time. When Ray came to investigate why the McDonald's brothers needed 8 milkshake mixers, he was stunned to see the innovation taking place at the family-run business. Ray saw potential in the burger joint. He
That
wanted
guy
to take
does
the
look
concept
like,
of this fast food hamburger stand
that
from its
actor.
humble roots
I
in
forgot
San
his
Bernardino
name.
and
Batman.
expanded across the country. With its hot and ready model and
Murder
no need for
porn?
the
What do
traditional
you mean
wait
murder
staff,
porn? Also,
McDonald's could
hello.
revolutionize the way Americans
How you
eat.
doing,
The
Gerbil?
first step towards franchising the eatery meant that Ray was on to a serious
Ooh,
business
Gerbil's
venture.
last in chat.
Around the same time that Ray and the McDonald's brothers were preparing to open their first franchise location in Des Plaines,
Okay, that
Illinois,
dude in the
Walt
t-shirt
Disney was
does not
preparing
look
for
like
a
he
grand
belongs
opening of his
there.
own. Disneyland theme park in Anaheim, California was nearing completion. Ray, remembering the ambulance driver that he had met in Connecticut nearly 40 years prior, decided to go out on a limb and contact Walt. According to the Disney archives, Ray sent Walt a letter in 1954 inquiring about a possible partnership. Quote, "Dear Walt, I feel somewhat presumptuous addressing you in this way, yet I feel sure you would not want me to address you any other way. My name is Ray A. Kroc. I have very recently taken over the national franchise of the McDonald's system. I would like to inquire if there may be an opportunity for a McDonald's in your Disneyland development." To Ray, the idea made sense. They were two entrepreneurs on the cusp of introducing
I haven't
their
seen
new
the
concepts
trailer,
to the
but I
nation.
know.
Unfortunately,
And I love
Ray's
it.
request did not get past the vice president of Disneyland Concessions, as
I
Walt
hope you
was
like it
laser
too.
focused on completing all of the creative aspects of his park before opening. Ray would go on to open a McDonald's location in Des Plaines in April of 1955.
Illinois?
And Walt would preside over Disneyland's grand opening just a few months later. Both companies would see
More
massive
red?
success,
Okay.
and Ray showed no
Yeah, I
hesitancy
could
in
see
doing
that.
what he needed to do to achieve it. On his quest to open more franchises nationwide, he soon realized that the profit made on food alone would not be enough to float the company. Ray deduced that he could be making more money on his
Ooh, that
franchised
is true.
McDonald's locations by owning or leasing
You
the
know what
land
else
they
is
were
darker
built
when
on.
it's wet?
Soon, he was making a profit on the land as well as on the burgers. With skyrocketing financial success, it would take less than a decade for Ray to strong-arm the McDonald's brothers into giving up the rights to the company, a ruthless move that was the last step in making McDonald's a household name.
Well, hi! Isn't that McDonald's hamburger delicious?
Mom told me never to talk to strangers.
Well, your mother's right as always, but I'm Ronald McDonald. Give me a
That's
McDonald's
Ronald
shake.
McDonald?
Well, you sound like Ronald.
Here, I'll prove it. I'll give you 3 more hamburgers.
Hey, yo, I didn't know he had this magical power.
I know, you're not supposed to accept gifts from strangers either.
But you're no stranger. You really are Ronald McDonald.
The prosperity of the
Goofy-ass
franchise
laugh is
nationwide would
that?
lead to public trading on the stock market in 1965. By the late 1980s, McDonald's was an international sensation
Aw,
with
that's
over
a cute cup.
10,000 locations. Although Ray would not live to see the continued growth and success, as he would pass in 1984, the concept of
Oh,
a simple
wow.
hamburger had been revolutionized. McDonald's was now a corporate giant, and it was once again poised to make negotiations with the Walt Disney
Right.
Company. In the late 80s, Disneyland in Anaheim was gearing up for its latest and greatest thrill ride. Splash Mountain was billed to be a long flume attraction that told the story of the wily Brer Rabbit and his adventures through the Briar Patch as seen in the animated segments of Disney's 1946
God.
film Song of the South.
Song of
Disney
the
was looking for
South.
a way to advertise the opening of the new attraction, and McDonald's would step up to the plate. A joint promotion deal between Disney and McDonald's was reached, with McDonald's putting down millions in advertising
Look
for
at
the
that Coke.
ride. One of McDonald's biggest promotions was its Splash for Cash game. Customers could purchase a beverage at McDonald's
69
and peel away a
cents?
game
Let's
sticker
go.
to reveal a number of prizes, including a $25,000 grand cash prize
69
and other
cents
small
for
prizes
a
such as discounts
fucking
on food
Big
and passes
Mac?
to Disneyland. At one point, McDonald's was even poised to sponsor the ride, and one piece of concept art shows what looks to be the ride's entrance prominently displaying McDonald's. The commercials and advertising played such an enormous part in hyping up Splash Mountain that it even
Get me
attracted
to buy your
international
product
visitors.
is the
However,
cups.
there was one slight problem. Massive delays in development and construction kept the ride from opening on schedule. Imagineers and construction workers weren't satisfied with the ride. While the designers were fixing the issues, frustrated parkgoers were
glass
forced
cups?
to watch
Hey, those are
helplessly
nice
from the
cups.
sidelines. The advanced promotions run
I
by
hope
McDonald's had
I hope you're
undoubtedly
like
sent more
with
than a
Mr.
handful
Gerber,
of
like
visitors to the
Mr. Gerber,
park
we
too
have
soon
company
with empty
over. Bring out
promises.
the nice
When Splash
cups.
Mountain finally opened
That
in
would be
July
those
of
cups.
1989, it was 6 months behind schedule. McDonald's was disappointed in the delayed opening, and after a Little Mermaid promotional tie-in in late 1989
Little
and
Mermaid.
the Rescuers Down Under tie-in in late 1990, the partnership seemed to dissipate, with no long-term deal being reached. This is reportedly due to conflicts that arose during the elaborate marketing campaign for 1990's Dick Tracy, which Disney perceived as a huge disappointment, as they were expecting a success as big as 1989's Batman. The exact issue with McDonald's promotional game tie-in, the $40 million Dick Tracy Crime Stoppers game, was unclear, but whatever the issue, Disney turned to McDonald's competitors for other tie-ins. This was unfortunate for McDonald's, as this was a turning point in both industries in two different major ways. In the
The
entertainment
Renaissance.
industry, Disney was about to release a slate of animated films that would become critical and financial hits. And in the fast food industry, all of the major players were setting their sights on the younger demographic through play places and toys. The practice had been going on for years, but in the late 80s and early 90s, the advertising and tie-ins became much more persistent. Disney would partner with Pizza Hut in 1991 for Beauty and the Beast before moving its promotions to Burger King for the next 5 years, allowing the chain to promote some of the most financially successful films ever created by the studio. In 1996,
Okay.
McDonald's would partner with Disney for another promotional game, this time introducing the wildly
Scotch
popular
Crabs.
Disney Video Masterpiece Collection Trivia Challenge.
shirt, fat
Guests
cut,
would
nice.
purchase food and beverages, peel off a game sticker, and then have to scratch off the correct answer to questions about Disney movies in the Masterpiece Collection. The game boasted over 300 million
remember
prizes,
this.
including vacations to Disney. The game, that could have only existed in the pre-Google world, infuriated librarians of all people, as frustrated players would call their local information center with Disney trivia questions.
Their
It was around this
library?
time that McDonald's and Disney would finally reach a long-term exclusive agreement. For at least a decade, Disney
Welcome to
toys could
Good
be found in
Burger,
McDonald's,
home of the Good
and
Burger.
McDonald's
Can I take
could
your
be found
order?
in Disney. The deal was made with the help of newly appointed and soon-to-be-fired Disney president Michael Ovitz, who had confidence in marrying brands from different industries. This elaborate cross-promotion occurred at the same time that Lucasfilm was partnering with PepsiCo, and media analysts and fans worried that such promotions could potentially
like
impact
Star
the plots
Wars.
to the studio's films, such as Star Wars films replacing Jabba the Hutt with Pizza the Hutt. The new partnership between McDonald's and Disney would begin on January 1st, 1997, and the fast food chain would become Disney's go-to promotional sponsor.
I remember the
McDonald's
little
would now pay
tapes.
Disney $100 million in royalties for the promotional use of the company's characters, television shows, movies, and theme parks. Disney CEO Michael Eisner said of the partnership,
Why you go,
quote, "This is the most ambitious promotional effort ever developed between two of the world's best-known family-friendly brands. The agreement we announced today is a
The one that
true
old works at
McDisney
McDonald's.
production." At the time of the
McDisney?
agreement, it ensured that all 18,700 McDonald's locations would have exclusive rights to promote any and all things Disney.
I could go
Movies
for a
released by
chicken
Disney
nugget.
from 1996 through 2007, such as Hercules, Mulan, A Bug's Life, Doug's First Movie, Tarzan, Toy Story 2, Dinosaur, The Emperor's New Groove, Atlantis the Lost Empire, Monsters Inc., Lilo and Stitch, Treasure Planet, Finding
it's
Nemo,
a
Brother
Pokemon
Bear,
Homer
The
shirt.
Incredibles, and
So it
Cars,
says
just
thumb,
to name a few, were included in
and
McDonald's
then in the back
Happy
it
Meal
has a
promotions. These
Homer
Happy Meal
as
toys soon turned into
Blastoise.
hot ticket
I've worn
collectible
it
items
before.
for children
I
and
forgot to
adults.
change.
McDonald's even went as far as
so-
selling a special edition Szechuan sauce for the release of Mulan. It's estimated that McDonald's pulled in close to $1 billion from all of their promotions during the 10-year span. Not only was Disney thriving inside of McDonald's locations, the same was true in reverse. Even though the sponsorship for Splash Mountain fell through in the late 1980s, McDonald's was once again
Sunday I
ready
had
to
many
take
toys.
its place
Those
inside
might be
the Disney
worth a
theme
lot
parks.
if you have them.
This time, however, it would be a full-on burger invasion.
First came the Magic Kingdom, then Epcot, then Disney MGM Studios, and now
Remove at
introducing
16?
the
Oh.
most adventurous Walt Disney World theme park ever.
In April of 1998, the fourth theme park on Walt Disney World property opened to the public.
I've never
Animal
been
Kingdom
to
boasts over
Walt
500
Disney
acres
World.
of land filled with different animal species,
I don't know if I
making
like
it a
it.
zoological theme park experience. McDonald's would promote the new park with a series of Happy Meal toys that even featured a dragon for the then soon-to-be, but actually never built land, Beastly Kingdom. At the time of opening, the differently themed areas of the park included the Oasis, Safari Village, Camp Mini Mickey, Africa, Asia, and Dinoland USA. The entire section of Dinoland USA would be sponsored by none other than McDonald's. Guests walking into Dinoland today are met with Dinorama, what appears to be a quickly built land of temporary attractions. But believe it or not, it was even worse on opening day. The spinning carnival ride Triceratops Spin and the spinning coaster Primeval Whirl, along with the rest of Dinorama, were not present. Instead, the land that bared the McDonald's name and logo featured the Boneyard Playground, the Cretaceous Trail,
The
Journey into the
Boneyard
Jungle Book
Playground?
Show and Theater of the Wild, the Fossil Prep Lab, and the 1998 Dinosaur Jubilee, a walkthrough attraction so temporary that it was named the 1998 Dinosaur Jubilee. That was until 1999, when the attraction was still there, and it was renamed to, yes, the 1999 Dinosaur Jubilee. In 2000, it was renamed to simply the Dinosaur Jubilee, before being removed for the Dinorama Carnival that is there today. At the back of Dinoland USA, sponsored by McDonald's, sat the land's e-ticket attraction, a thrilling race through time
What does
named
it mean,
Countdown to Extinction,
e-ticket
sponsored by
attraction?
McDonald's, which is objectively the best name of any attraction ever created. So much so that I'm going to repeat it: Countdown to Extinction, sponsored by McDonald's.
Oh damn,
Throughout
that is
all
a
of
good
Dinoland, it was impossible
good
to
thing.
escape the burger chain's branding. As guests queuing for Countdown to Extinction waited, they would be consistently reminded via audio that their time travel trip was sponsored by McDonald's. The children's boneyard play area proudly displayed
just
a
so
sign
weird that
informing
they call it
visitors
the
that
boneyard.
dig site
Well,
was
take
indeed
it to the
sponsored thanks in
boneyard,
part to the
please.
Golden Arches.
Exactly.
Even Dinoland's restaurant, Restaurantosaurus, feature McDonald's food items such as their french fries, burgers, and McNuggets.
I'm out of water.
McDonald's french fry stands were a common commodity not only throughout the Dinoland section of Animal Kingdom, but also in other theme parks on property. Magic Kingdom's Frontierland would see the addition of Frontierland fries, and the Village Fry Shop was added to Fantasyland. At MGM Studios, guests could visit Fairfax Fries, and near the Canada Pavilion in Epcot,
this world. No fool should rule the world. Oh no, don't bleed, I need to be told. Oh no, no fool should rule the world. No, no, don't bleed, I need to be told.
Okay, I am back. And here I am. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hopefully it works right off the bat. Trying to see what will happen. I don't know why I did that. Oh, what? Stigma. Oh my god. I got it. I was really like, oh, what stigma is it gonna be? Stigma these nuts. Wow, can't believe I fell for that. Like the sucker I am. Alright. Let's see what we're gonna do today in Dreamlight. Continue. Of course, with the horrible voice acting that I do. Which I don't know why people enjoy it, but apparently they do. As I butcher all the voices that I hear. How was that weed break? It was good. Press Y to access the furniture placed in your house. Make sure Wally's comfortable by... Oh, that's what I need to do. Alright, where should we put him, though? You know what? We'll put his house right here. Request that. Oh, dang, it takes up a whole area. Can I zoom out? Right trigger. And L. Nope. Right trigger and L. Oh, that rotates camera. Oh, there we go. How do I rotate this, though? Or it's just straight? Oh, like that. Could do it like that, or... Where would he like this? I don't know why I'm concerned about if a robot would enjoy this. Oh. I just had it. I enjoy things? What kind of things do you enjoy, Arma? Alright, I think this would be the best. Durian. Fingers. Hey, yo. Is that it? That's it? Use Scrooge McDuck's science to pay for the construct. Oh my god, Scrooge McDuck. Stanky boy.
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Greetings, neighbor. Ah, the robot seems a tad nervous, but no fear. We can soon give him a place where he'll feel at home. Trust McDuck Constructions with all your construction needs. 2K? Ouch. You don't have enough star coins for this property. Come back when you have enough funds, Solchil. The fuck? You're all like, yeah, cool, we'll do it, and then you're like, nah, bruv. Guess I'll go back to doing hard labor. Just like real life, I have to do hard labor to go to Disneyland. Oh, wrong thing. I want to see Mickey over there. Walking around like an idiot. Like that. What is this, coal? Sure, we'll plant a seed, we'll plant a carrot. Then we'll also water. Oh, I see Goofy. Don't wave at me! Or who is he waving at? He's hella looking at Mickey. Oh, Mickey was like, nah, I'm out of here. He literally moved from Goofy. Oh, wow. What the fuck? What's going on? Why did Mickey move away from Goofy? I thought they were friends. Let's see what he does now. Oh, see? Mickey's avoiding him. Oh, now he's going to where he thought he was? Okay. I'm very intrigued in what's happening right now with this storyline. Oh, Quid Pro Queso is now last in chat. That means Little Miss Gerbil just lost her first in chat, or her last in chat. Hopefully she'll get it back by the end of the stream. You caught them making the reboot deal? Is that why he moved? He was like, nah. They caught me. I can't. Pick up? No. I need 200 stars. Why is he grunting like that? That's a little sussy. It just sounds weird. It's like, what are you doing, Goofy? That you're stressing like that? I need coins. Oh, there's a coin. Oh, it's a time thing. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, barely. Oh, clothing. Okay. Let's see what clothes I got. What clothes I got. Us like running. Us run like that at Disneyland. I don't get it. Yes. Ooh, classic. Don't I have it? Got me saying weed boot now. Was talking to one of my friends today, and I literally said that. They're like, the fuck is that weed boot? Us running. Oh, getting the coins? I mean, if coins are there, for sure. Oh god, he's just huffing and puffing over there. Move away, whatever you are. So if you didn't know what he was doing, and you hear this noise, what would you think he would be doing? I would just be like, what are you doing? Oh, you're fishing. Launchpad came out with the Shang-Chi backpack. Are you gonna get it? Maybe? Oh. Can't believe Scrooge got me working. Soon to get the Miles one? That you do. Oh, you better get your ass over here. Alright. Sir? Oh, you appeared out of nowhere. I need to sell. What we could use for medicine? Nah, I'll sell it. Comes so perfect for gardening. I might not need it right now. All of that. That. All of those. That. All the cabbage. All the sticks. Oh wait, not the seeds. That. All of that. You freaking robot, you better enjoy what I'm doing for you. Yes, that's it.
Ooh. See you later.
Bye.
I really lucked out. My neighbors are great.
Okay. Let me go into the house. So it said I could do furniture now? Let's see. Furniture. Oh, I can. Oh. A silly rug. Alright, let's see what we could do with the silly rug. I'll just put it right there. You know, let's change the stone. Wood floor. Yeah, that looks good. What about the walls? Can I change the walls? L couch? How do I rotate the camera? Right, there we go. Then just block everyone. You know what? We'll do it like this. And then we'll put my Ursula table right there. You're off to bed? Alright. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. I think that's all I have. Alright. Can't sit apparently. Get a love couch? I mean, you can make love in that couch. Some Disney magic is gonna happen here. I can't sit. I can't sit in my own couches. Oh, there we go. See? Some Disney magic. Alright. Alright, Scrooge. Get your ass over here.
Neighbor.
Yeah, I already said the line. I'm not gonna say it again. Oh, this is new dialogue. Wait. No, I can't do it. Greetings, neighbor. Oi, now everything is ready for our little wee robot friend. With Wally's guardian expertise, the valley's economy is setting to grow. Damn, that looks ugly in front of my house. I'm gonna be a NIMBY now. Oh, we're taking a selfie? Take a good one. No, that's not good. Come on. There, that one's cute. Okay, we'll go with that one. Beautiful. Go see what Wally thinks. Watch Wally say he doesn't like the house. I mean, it's kind of an eyesore for me. I didn't think it would be like this. Well, I'm gonna go take his treasure chest. He doesn't need it. He's a robot. Oh, clothing. Let's see what clothing I got. Open. Ooh, okay. Let's try it on. Alright, I kinda dig it. I kinda dig it. Can I customize it? No, I don't think so. Alright. Oh, I forgot that I need to get all of the things. Change that. What is this used for again? I don't remember. Catch fish from Peaceful Meadows. Oh wait, Moana. Oh, okay, these are all the people. So Belle isn't even on here? Okay, it's all good. I don't know why she's in the promotional art. Oh, steal this. What is this? A core memory? Oh, more of that letter. Oh, you're right here. Hey, what's up? Oh, wow. Welcome to Dreamlight Valley, Wally. I hope you like it here. Wow, whoa. Find location Mickey Mouse. Why? Okay, ugh. Oh, he's right behind his house, being a creeper.
Oh gosh, it's getting late. Am I glad to see you?
Haha, hi! What should I do? Well, now that we know what we're looking for, we just have to figure out where it is. The memory should help us.
Thanks, pal.
What? Alright, Mickey, whatever. Didn't really help me at all. Pick up. Also, I just have to do these things now, I think. Search an area to find recipes. Oh. I'm pretty sure they're over here. I guess not. Oh, are you gonna supervise me, Mickey? Making sure I do the correct work? Mickey does not trust me. He's literally watching me. Okay, move, mouse. Okay, grabbing coins. so I'm supposed to be looking for a letter or something. What are these things? Alrighty. I would assume the letter would be here, but clearly it's not. Okay, for my letter of recommendation. He doesn't want you to find the weed boot stash? Huh. Is that what I'm supposed to be looking for? I mean, I don't even care about it. Oh, there's smart area. Oh my god, alright. Do you have stuff to eat? Let me see. Let me eat these. Can I eat the flowers? No, I can only drop it. I hate that there's a gauge. Like, that is so stupid. And of course, I'm comparing this to Animal Crossing. Because it kind of breaks the action. Alright, and that. Bonk. Look, Mickey, I'm doing work. You could trust me. So I was like, I gotta make sure, dude. Oh, chest. Okay. Then that. Harvest. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, I did think I could grab that. Okay, where I totally thought the recipe would be is not here. Maybe in the chest? Oh, clothing option. Alright. That's worth it, I guess. Oh, that was the recipe book. Let me water this. Use the fruit salad recipe in your backpack. Alrighty. Use. A comfy black hoodie? Okay. Use. Fruit salad. There we go. Talk to Mickey. Alright. Talk to you, Mickey. Oh boy, we did it! We found the shovel and the recipe for a fruit salad? Oh, hee. I'm excited. I'm sure all of Remy's recipes taste great. Even the easy ones. Oh wait. You said it! Remy knows how to add a little bit of magic to every dish. I bet if I keep looking, or if you keep looking, you'll find more recipes that are a bit more exciting. I know Remy would trust you with his recipes, and I'm pretty sure you'll like making them. If I find more of Remy's recipes, maybe I could keep up my energy. Smart thinking. A good meal can really help you going when you're running around fixing the valley. Now, before you start collecting recipes, we gotta make this one first. First, we have to gather the ingredients. Let's go see what I got in my garden. Hold on. Meet me there when you want to make the fruit salad. It's been long since I tasted one of Remy's recipes. I can't wait to try it. And oh, here's Here are some overalls for you to wear if you want to look the part when it comes to next gardening.
That's great!
I mean, I like my skirt. Foodception. You did it. Go see what Scrooge McDuck thinks. Let me clean up your area. It's not like you care. It's more for me that it's bothering me. Okay, then let me clean up this. I didn't want to pick that up. And I'm running out of energy. I'll eat all the oregano. Eat, 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 eat. Then that's all I have. Oh man, Mickey's hella singing. I wonder what kind of songs would Mickey sing if he was like here in America. I selected it. There it is. Break back, gonna get a quick shower, don't smoke too much. Alright. Enjoy your shower. Do that. Grab that. It went quicker right now. I don't know why it went quicker. Oh man, I'm getting a little too cozy. Alright, grabbing carrots. Then we're doing that. Cleaning up areas. Ah, what's this? This is not part of Remy's recipe. Okay, so I need to eat my apples. Eat. Alright, cool. I don't know, I do not like that mechanic. It just feels weird. Excuse me. That's what happens when you don't drink caffeine. Okay, grabbing that. Grab that. Okay. Oh, bonk. And bonk. A lot of pieces here. And then we'll switch to that. What did I get? Oh, stone. Give me something good. A lot of carrots I'm getting. I didn't want to get that flower. Okay, got more coins, got that one. Let me destroy these two rocks. And then we're gonna see what it'll be. Let it flow.
I'm scare-roused.
Why are you scare-roused? From the hair about to flow? How you doing, Kinko? Welcome to the stream. I am glad you are here. Is it because she's not looking at it? Alright, there we go. Once you let it flow down, I'm nutting. Oh, there you go. Once I do it, I get extra hot. Oh, I still have these sections right here. Oh, my power's almost out. What did I needed to do?
Oh no! Our table! It's broken! Well, the table broke.
Why did the table broke? Talk to Mickey at his garden. Alright. Go see what you did it. Alright. What do you think?
Oh, greetings, neighbor.
Oh, excellent investment, soldier. You won't regret it. Be sure to come back and look for my stock often as new things come in every day. That's smart. Of course, after all. I know how to keep my customers happy. I'm Scrooge McDuck. You and me slamming at each other? Ayo. Rewards. Ooh. Make sense of things. Scrooge McDuck's grand reopening. Scrooge has something else to talk to you for. Let's see what he has for self first. Thank you for the shout out. I do appreciate it. Ooh. Alright.
Good day to you.
Oh, frozen gloves? Fireproof gloves, though? Looking at an item, are you fireless? A fine acquisition. Are they fireproof, though?
Bye-bye now.
What backpack is this?
Greetings, neighbor.
Brown artisan satchel. Okay. I'll come back later. Why you get so disappointed when I say no? What shoes are those? Alright, what do you have on this side? Okay, nothing major. Sink world. Ooh, I like this globe. 64 though. Why am I looking like I have money? Get out of here. Get me out of here, Scrooge. I'm like, why I hear robot noises? What are you doing, Wally? Oh, you're just sitting? Joining your day, Wally? Yeah? Yeah? Alright. Alright, Mickey, what do you want?
I'm glad to see you.
Oh, yeah? Haha? Gosh, so cheap. There isn't much left in my garden. It's not so bad. Oh, thanks for being nice, but I know it's a mess. Minnie's definitely wouldn't be happy if she saw it like this. She loves my garden. Well, the sooner we make this recipe, the sooner we can make Dreamlight Valley a place she'll be proud of again. Okay. The recipe says to prepare fruit salad. We just need fruits like apples. I bet you can find some in the village around. Oh, and you know what would be great with a fruit salad? Some crackers. You want me to make crackers and fruit salad? That's so dull. Not exactly cuisine. Gosh, just because it's not fancy does not mean it's not good. But, I'll tell you the truth. The real reason I want to make crackers is because that's what Minnie used to make. Guess I wish she was here to make them now. I am not your replacement for Minnie, Mickey. Mortimer. Mickey, are you okay? Me? Haha, I'm fine. I miss Minnie, but it sure helps that you're here now. He's replacing me with Minnie. And I know that like, I'm fine type of thing. He's not fine. Okay, Minnie's crackers are super easy to bake. They only take some wheat. Here's the recipe. Yikes! I forgot. We have to start the garden before we can start cooking. I'll get some wheat. We'll have to plant it. Here's some seeds we can use. be great to place all these ugly night thorns with some nice plants.
See you real soon.
Okay, I kind of figured out how to do gardening just by figuring it out myself. Alright, so you want me to make some weeds? Was that it? I'll do it for you, Mickey. Don't you worry your sweet little head. And plant seed, wheat. We're just gonna plant wheat here. If the game lets me. And I said wheat, not weed. What dropped? Oh, ground. All right. Plant wheat. Wheat. Go over here. Dig. Wheat. What does the crocodile do? Just like goes around, follows me? Okay. That. Wheat. Open that. Wheat. Can I extend it? I think I have 2 more, right? So that. Plant wheat. Open that. Plant wheat. You know what I should have done? I should have removed the middle one, or I should have went another layer down and then give him the legs, so it could be sussy. So it could be an Among Us. Well, next time. Oh, all these plants are getting wet. Okay, well that's cooking. Let's see what Scrooge needs to talk to me about. Wait, is he in his house? A character inside of their own house? There he is. Alright, Scrooge, talk to me.
Hello.
Hello? Sochi. I just got look at my quarterly profits. Ouch. It's a disaster. I'm completely ruined. Calm down. Calm down. How dare you? I have the right to be upset as I like. The shop's open, but we got no customers. If you don't act fast, my fortune will be lost. Somehow it's my fault. What do you need? Well, first, we need a way to show the villagers of Dreamlight Valley that Scrooge McDuck is open for business. Spread the word yourself. I'll do no such thing. When folks hear the name Scrooge McDuck, they think pillar of the community. I can't be seen around the village like some kind of walking billboard. Besides, that's why I got you. Put together an outfit to wear around the village to promote my shop. Oh, fuck yeah, I'll wear that shirt.
Thank you kindly.
The heap of business opportunity you have at hold here. You know what? I'm just gonna wear it. Crest. Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool shirt. You know, Duck, you outdid yourself. Here.
Greetings, neighbor.
You're wearing the t-shirt, I see. You look amazing as usual, right? That'll do. I couldn't have asked for a better fashion model. But what are you standing here for? I already know about my shop. You gotta walk around the village and spread the word. And while you're at it, while you're out there, would you get some soft wood and come back here? We could craft some signs.
Bye-bye now.
I'll give you the softwood, Duck. Actually, let me switch my wardrobe. I feel like I should be wearing shorts. Blue jean shorts. Did I have them on underneath the whole time? It's not like I could take them off. Huh. Black shorts actually look good. Alright. Bonk. Oh, are we done? Hold to harvest multiple.
Hiya, pal.
Hiya, pal. Oh, it's easy. Minnie taught me that you just need to shove a big hole, or dig a big hole, and then plant the seed in it. I already did it.
Real soon. Am I glad to see you?
Hiya, pal. I already did it.
So long for now.
I'm confusion. Welcome back, Sectos. What happened to the hair? Oh, Kingston said let it go 10 minutes ago. Thank you for reminding me that I need to put it back. Giving away free content here. It's not the point. Did my hair look that wild? Okay. Plant veggies. Press to access the softwood. Return to Scrooge McDuck. Alright. Guess we're doing the McDuck stuff. I know I brought out my rod.
Hey, I've got a job for you.
Brilliant! Now that you got the wood, we can craft our sign. You can use my crafting station in the shop. I like you to craft a couple of signs and place them throughout the valley so others knows where to shop. Okay. Crafting. Scrooge McDuck sign. Alright. Oh wait. Scrooge McDuck sign. 4 signs. Make. Place Scrooge signs around the village. You know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm literally gonna put them right there. Do you usually put your hair in a bun? I put it in a bun because it gets really hot. So I'm pretty sure it's a furniture piece. Yeah. And that. Right here, the shop's right here, everyone. Check out McDuck Emporium. Get all your duck needs. I don't think he cares where I put them. I'm literally gonna put it right here. Or maybe I should have put it right here. Nah, this is fine. And also, if you don't remember where it is, it's also right here. Wait, I gotta make sure it's in the correct angle. Oh, right there. Oh my God! Look at this sign. Isn't it neat? This is off. It's not visually centered, but whatever. He said put 4 signs out. He didn't say where. Talk to McScrooge. I don't think the game's gonna be like, yo, why do you put them all right there?
Hello.
No, I don't want this. I don't want this.
Thank you kindly. Good day to you.
Good day. It's working. Our hard work is paying off. The shop's been busy all day. It has not. You're lying to yourself. We'll make a pretty good team, do we? I'm happy to help. Well, if you keep going the way you are, one day you'll have a fortune almost as big as mine. Here's a little something to hang around your house as recognition of your investment in my shop.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's just one more thing to do. Let's give the front and all of the shop an old bit of polish. Just enough to say Scrooge McDuck. Hold on, the villagers are here humble, salt of the earth folks. Luxury might scare them away. On the other hand, maybe a bit of luxury would be set us apart. Why don't you collect some flowers and use them to make flower pots and decorate the storefront? Here are the pots that you need to put some flowers in. 2.
Bye-bye now.
Attention everyone. Oh. Dandelions. What does a dandelion look for? Or look like? Are these dandelions? Yeah. 2 dandelions. And I'm assuming the purple. This thing. My inventory's full. What the fuck you mean? Oh damn, it is. Here, we'll deposit some stuff. We'll put some stuff away. Here, in my thing. It always sounds like they're gonna start a song. And I'm just like, am I about to be copyrighted? Recipe book. I have the recipe book. Here, let's put all of that away. Do I need the recipe books on me? I don't think so, right? Maybe that one because it's a mission. My storage is full. Oh my god, this game. Yeah, I hate that thing there. Okay, that was not it. Is this one it? This one looks purple. That was not it. I'm looking for a purple flower. A purple rising chrysanthemum. I don't even know what that is. This it? Okay. It's the cup looking ones. Chrysanthemum. Oh, there's another one. Yoink. Design furniture. Access furniture. Alright. I wonder if there is a way to run, because this is ridiculous. Just slow walking. Looking for wood, use a collection. Craft. Do I have to go into the crafting table to do this? Let's just assume I do. Oh, there it is. I do need to craft them. Do you really check when DMC plays? Ray was literally playing music on her stream today. She streamed today? I didn't know she streamed. When did she stream? Alright, did that. I honestly don't care about DMCA. The one that does care is YouTube. They care a lot. Here at Twitch, they're like, eh. Alright, we'll put this pot. We'll put a pot right here. Just 2 pots. Right there it is. Let's put a pot right here. Then put a pot right here. It just looks so off.
Hello.
We did it! Business is booming. My shop is safe. The front of the shop looks grand, but more importantly, you'll make a ton of money. I'll be swimming in gold coins in no time. Now, just to show yourself to be a pretty crafter, so I'm gifting you my own crafting station. Thanks. But you better not think about going into competition with me. You don't want to mess with Scrooge McDuck. You better watch out. That would do. That I will. Thank you, Sochi. The pleasure of doing business with you. Wait, what the fuck is those? I like the stickers, I guess. Okay. Your companion can find more crops when harvesting. Let's do this. That's what you'll do. No time to rest. Here it comes. Alright. The Mickey thing is still... I still have to do. I'm a little lost.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Okay, how do I plant seeds? It's easy. I did it.
Thanks, pal.
Alright. We're doing the mongoose. I'm like, I can't cover it. Wait, what? That was weird. There it is. What do you want, Wally? Wally, I'm trying to work. Must have done something wrong. Let's do carrots. Apparently I have lots of carrots. Oh, okay. Oh, no, 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 no. There he goes. Plant. Plant seed. No. Plant seed.
Hiya, pal.
I think I broke the game.
Real soon.
Because it's weird that it's not...
Oh, hey there. Thanks, pal.
How's the game going? I'm a little annoyed right now because I thought I did the right thing by doing it preemptively, but I think I didn't. But how are you doing, Mango? I'm glad you are here. Just watering these hose right there. Oh, it tells you exactly which ones are watered. Oh, that's easy. You know what? Let me go inside the house. Back out. See what Mickey says I need to do now. Or maybe I just need to do the recipe. Maybe he's that distraught of not having Minnie that he's just like, you know what? I need to do this. Fruit salad. Apples? 9. I only have 6. Alright. Guess I'll come back later. I thought I had another. No, get away from me. Where's another apple tree? Is this apples? What is this? This is berries, isn't it? Yeah. Is there not another apple tree? Is my apple tree the only apple tree in the whole apple village? Wally, love you, buddy, but no. Oh, there's another apple tree. Oh, how could I miss this? Wow. Might as well grab this one too. Alright. And I don't know why I went into his house. I don't think I needed to. But here we are. 2, 3. Oh, I only needed 5 apples. Oh, I need coal. Coal too? Wait. Maybe I should start the game back up. That would make sense, right? Start the game back up. Gaming. Alright. It should work now. Should is the main word. Because I can't think of what else to do. Because I have the wheat that he needs for me to do the crackers. All right. Is the game glitched then?
Hiya, pal. See ya real soon.
I did plant though. I'm pretty sure I'm in a weird glitch. Also, I have no idea where to find more wheat. Wait, you can't say that in the here? What word did I say? Maybe I need to do the Remy mission. Yeah, I'm a little lost now. Pick that up. Yeah, check it. Okay, another piece of that puzzle, whatever that's gonna be at the end. Where the fuck's Goofy going? He's on a mission wherever he's going. I'm a little annoyed that it's not working. And by that I mean, what's supposed to be working in game now. Paradox? Oh, okay. I know that from Steven's Universe. Oh, thank you for the lurk, monks. Okay. Getting a lot of stones. Let me just clear this area out and then I don't know what I'm gonna do. And bam. Because like I feel like I'm stuck right now. Now I don't have a step bro. Okay, she's out of energy. I mean, someone's gotta enjoy this. Wait, where's my fruit salad? I was like, eat. Oh damn, that hella filled me up. Alright, rounded, rusted wooden cave, sinister brick road. Ooh. Can I buy wheat from him?
How's it going?
Hey, I need to buy stuff now. Oh, you only have these two items?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Works for me.
You were no help. Like, honestly, what else can I do? Or maybe do daily missions? I think that's what the game said, to go in here and check your daily missions. Alright, so I see both Scrooge. I guess I'm waiting for something because he doesn't have anything activated. Let's go talk to Merlin. Or whoever see first. Guess it's Merlin first. All my voices sound the same, so don't expect grade 8 acting.
Hello.
Hello. Soldiers, you've returned. And none of the worst that I wear. Why do you sound so surprised? Well, there may have been a slim chance you wouldn't come back, struck in the realms with the other, forever. Me stuck? No chance, because I don't have a step, bro. Now, don't get overconfident, Solchi, but you have proven yourself quite adaptive and always say nothing venture, nothing gain. And now that you've returned safely, we know that it won't happen. Now, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. You might have noticed a giant pillar scattered around the village. They're creepy. That may be, but it's time that you understand what they are. We'll start with the one in the middle. Follow me.
Off with you now. Lots to do, lots to do.
Show me where to go. I'm putting Fall Guys in the stream down to join after. Are you gonna start right now? Because I can end my stream. Go over there. Oh yeah, this. Talk.
Well, hello.
This pillar is one of many scattered around the village. Give me a few minutes. Alright, let me finish this mission, then I'll go over. This pillar is one of the many scattered around the village. For as long as I can remember, the pillars protected the village and kept a certain dark magic, but no longer. I'm afraid the pillars are broken, Solchi. How do they break? Well, you see, they're no longer whole. A vital piece each has gone missing, and those pieces you'll need to find. Each pillar once contained an orb of virtue. Is it the green one next to us? The orbs are filled with powerful magic, and each one stood for a virtue around the old ruler but pillar built. These virtues are some of the most powerful kind of magics. They are trust, friendship, power, just to name a few. Power is one of the virtues? Yes, power can be virtuous if it's wielded wisely, which I'm afraid rarely is. That is how we ended up with the magic mess in our hands. So what happened to the orbs? When our ruler disappeared, some were lost, some were forgotten, and others were stolen from their magic. I have to find the orbs. Get all that magic for myself. Oh dear, I'm afraid if you're thinking that only for yourself, you may not be able to restore the pillars. Now, the pillars held the orbs of friendship in one of the most powerful orbs in the village. The orb is now tangled in the ninth orb, fierce that you've encountered before. Since the orb got stuck, the well in the metal fell prey to the curse I will no longer use. You must free the orb from the thorns by providing that you have the power of friendship. There you are. Though a little modest wouldn't hurt. Now, just remember that while it's very important that our friends and return from the valley, we mustn't forget about those who are already here trying to rebuild their lives. A small act of kindness go a long way. You know, like giving someone gifts just because you think they like it. Spending time together. What do modern kids call it? Hanging out? So, talk to the villagers, get to know them. Most importantly, let them get to know you. Once you understand the orbs of friendship, you'll be returning it to its rightful place, and the curse of the well will be lifted.
Well, run along now.
Reach level 5 with villagers? Oh, jeez. How about not and say I did? skinny red jeans. Remove. It's right here. Another page.
Well, fine shoes.
So I do have to collect it. Up. Increase movement. Ah. What? Can I? Guess because I'm not level 5. Oh, 10. Alright. It's raining. Goofy is still being goofy. Oh, my carrots are ready. Get out of the way. Oh, you don't want to move there? Okay. That was a really, really weird thing. Alrighty. I think we are done. Oh my god. I don't know if he's live. But let's see. What we're gonna do, we're going to raid. You know what? Let's go raid. Let's go raid Monk, since I'm gonna be there. Why not? Okay, and go here. And then click on this. And click. I forgot how to end stuff now. I don't know why. Then click on that. Click on that. And we're gonna roll it. Alright, everyone. That's the end of the streaming week. I'm gonna be gone until probably Monday. I don't know, maybe even Tuesday. We will see. But anyways, the last one to win last of chat is Quid Pro Queso, so he currently has bragging rights. But let's raid Monk War. Me playing some Fall Guys with him. But before I forget, I want to remind everyone that you're all wonderful people. You are worth it. Let's look after each other. Let's remember everything's gonna be alright. Alright guys, see you next week maybe? Maybe a surprise Disneyland stream? I don't know, we'll see. Bye.
Morning light will be the key.